Hey everybody, Matty Ice here, and in today's video I'm going to show you where we can find Archie in the Where in the System is Archie series, and this week is going to be in the EDZ. So just like all the previous weeks, if you do find this video helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and start out by going to the annex, looking at the footprints where Archie normally is, and then go talk to Ada to start the quest. She's going to tell you to go talk to Devrim in the EDZ, so go ahead and pull up the EDZ, go to Trostland, and hit up our favorite boy Devrim. Now once you talk to him, you're going to start the quest line that actually goes into the EDZ portions, and these are going to be fairly simple if you're a veteran to the game, but the first one that they tell you to go to is actually where the Hawkmoon quest used to start, so go ahead and just immediately jump down and to the right, follow this path here, and where this fireplace is, if you remember correctly, this is where you would go to start Hawkmoon, and this is where the first paw prints are. So from here, it tells you that Archie is going to go check out the fishing spot. So there's only one fishing spot in the EDZ. I don't know if this one rotates now, but this is where it was when I did it, so go ahead and tag it on your map and head in that direction. What you need to keep an eye out for, though, is when you get there, it marks the public event. So if you happen to have a public event in the area, my tagger redirected me towards that event rather than the marked fishing location. So just keep that in mind. You might have to recheck your map and figure out where exactly you need to go. This one was a little bit challenging to find on the ground just because it kind of blends in. But just go ahead and follow the path right to the fishing spot, and on the ground next to the fishing spot, not at the actual pier itself or anywhere in the water or anything like that. There's like a little jetty of land. That's where I found the paw prints. So again, it took me a second. I'd like look around and jump around for it. But if there's other people looking, it should be pretty clear. Once you pick up these paw prints, it tells you to go ahead and look for this ship full of space rhinos and tanks. This is going to be up at the Sunken Isles. There's that big ship that you used to go into for the strike for the arms dealer. It's just before you get inside the ship. So you don't have to go into a new area. You stay in the Sunken Isles, and it's right before you go into that entrance of the ship. So again, Sparrow all the way over there, and once you get to this ramp, is right in front of the ramp. Picking up this set of paw prints is going to tell you to go ahead and go to where you Guardians reclaim the light, and this is actually going to be in the sludge. You're going to head to the sludge, and then go up to the dark forest. If you don't know where the dark forest is, just go to the sludge and hug the right wall. You're going to go ahead and go up these little mini waterfalls. You can Sparrow up them. It can be a little difficult at times, but either way, just make your way up the waterfalls and you're going to see a jammer. Disabling that jammer will open a taken portal, and going through that portal will just kind of take you to the area where that shard of the Traveler used to be, where you reclaimed your light and got your new subclasses and all that. So this is going to be like a little bit of a series of fighting enemies and making your way back to that shard of the Traveler. So just progress through each of these taken portals. There's not really a whole lot of difficulty in these enemies. It's a bunch of Scion and Taken. I was one-shotting pretty much everything with just a hand cannon, so I wouldn't stress too much about the difficulty at the level of enemies in here. Once you get to the Shard of the Traveler, which is after like your third portal, there's going to be an actual boss fight. The boss itself isn't anything challenging. Once you get him to about half health, he puts up an immune shield, and just like all the other areas, you just have to go and disable these jammers. Each of these jammers is guarded by a Scion who is honestly about as strong as the boss. They don't take a whole lot of shots to kill, so just kill the Scion, disable the jammer, and finish off the boss. Once you finish off the boss, all the enemies despawn and the bubble around Archie will disappear, just like last week with the Vandal. Just go ahead and go up to Archie, pet him, and then you're going to head to Ada to finish off this quest. Talking to Ada will give you Devrim's favorite mug, and then also 10 more Brave rewards. This is going to be able to be done on all 3 characters, so feel free to do it on multiple characters if you want the maximum rewards, and it'll also get you the Triumph where in the EDZ is Archie. Just remember that this is weekly and there's no kind of like catching up mechanic, so once you miss 1 week, you've missed it. So just keep that in mind as you're going through and getting these done on your characters. But that's it for this video. Again, if you did find it helpful, I'd greatly appreciate if you could like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.